everyone, my name is Michael Truss. I am a theater artist and a teaching artist here in Chicago, and I'm super happy to welcome you to today's lesson. For today's lesson, I'm going to teach you an acting exercise that I do with my students to help them figure out who their character is, how their character behaves, how do they walk, how do they pick up objects like a cup of coffee. This acting exercise can help you with figuring out who your characters are that you're creating on your own, or to help inspire you for a character that you have been cast in a play or a musical. So this acting exercise is called the zoo exercise. How it works is you're going to figure out a character that you're portraying, again, somebody that you've been casting in a play or someone that you're creating on your own, and then you're going to think of an animal that best reminds you of your character, because that animal is going to inspire how your character behaves. So, for example, I'm going to pick a cat because my character is a bank robber. And the reason why I chose a cat is because cats are very sneaky, right? They tiptoe. They're also very suspicious. All right, so I want you to take 5 seconds to think of your character and your cat. Excellent. So the next part is we are going to have somebody be the director. For today's video, I will be the director when we give you a practice round. If you don't have a director with you, then you can always draw numbers out of a hat. The numbers that we are going to use are numbers between 1 through 10. If the director gives you a high number, like an 8, 9, or 10, your character is going to be inspired by a cat most of all. So you're going to look more like your cat or whatever animal you chose than you are a human. Now, if the director gives you a low number, like a 3, 2, or a 1, your character is going to look more like a human than they are your animal, but we want to see a little bit of those animal characteristics in your human character, so we can see something exciting and interesting as an audience. All right, so the example that I'm going to show you again is my character that's inspired by a cat. Let's say that the director gave me a 10. To get into character, I always like to just shake out my hands, take a deep breath, breathe out. And scene. All right, my friends, so that was my character at a 10. What did you notice? You noticed that I really wasn't acting like a human. I was 100% my character as a cat. Now, let's go ahead and say the director gives me a 2. Remember, this time, since it's a low number, I'm gonna look more like a human with a few traits of a cat. Let's see how that looks. Hello? Hello? And scene. All right, my friends, what did you notice in that example? Obviously, I was a little bit more of a human. I was saying hello instead of meowing, but what kind of cat characteristics did you see? I still scratched my head in my ear a little bit like a cat. I was tiptoeing lightly like a cat, and I even yawned, similar to when I was my cat character at a 10. All right, now I'm gonna give you a chance to try this on. So I will pretend to be the director, and you're going to portray your character at a level 9. So this is a high number. You should be more of an animal than you are human. Go ahead and start crawling on the ground if your animal walks on 4 legs. How does your animal walk? How do they look at things? Give you 5 more seconds for this practice round. Excellent, my friends. All right, go ahead and shake out that number 9 character so you can get ready to portray your character at another level. For our final practice round, I'm going to give you a low number so that you can portray your character more like a human with those little bits of animal characteristics sprinkled about. All right, you're going to portray your character at a 3. Walk around the space. How does your character walk, knowing what your animal does? How does your more human character pick up objects? Can they pick up objects? 5 more seconds for this practice round. All right, my friends, go ahead and give yourselves a big round of applause. That was an excellent job. Now, again, if you don't have somebody to be the director for you, you can always play this where you're drawing numbers out of a hat. This is also a great game of charades, so don't tell your friends what kind of animal you are acting at. Have them guess it out. I had such a good time with you today. I hope you enjoyed your time as well. Have a great rest of your weekend, my friends.